Hello, hello. It is a lovely Saturday evening. I had some work to do today. Had to get some work done. And now I'm here winding down for the day with a little bit of doodling. This is an animation I've been working on here and there throughout the week. I'm a little bit slow to finish a project these days. I've been having a couple of things come up. I've got a couple of collabs, not only gaming collabs like the one tomorrow, but also some commissions that have come in, some other collaboration opportunities have been coming. So I've been a little bit slow to finish a video, but I think that's okay. We can take our time a little bit. So here I am on the weekend working a little bit on an original project. Just something personal I've been kind of coming back to here and there. But yeah, I'll be working on I'll be juggling a couple of things for not only next week, but probably the following week. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, so let's get started on our cute little cat magical girl here. Cutie patootie little cat girl. It's Sunday for you? Wow. That's crazy. That's bending my mind through time and space right now. That is crazy. Well, happy Sunday. Let's see. I've been doing a couple of smears, as you can see. There's this weird thing that's happening here though, where I'm not sure what happened. Oh, that's what happened. I was like, we missed a frame. We're missing like a transition frame from this step animation is what I'm going for here, to this like rounding the corner kind of a thing, and then we've just got some circles which turn into an angel at some point. We'll figure that out. That's what we're figuring out. We'll take it slow. We're taking it easy. Oh man, I don't know about y'all. It was a crazy week this week. Taking it a little slow. I think it's okay to take it a little slow today. I was really debating what to do on stream today. I was like, do I play Super Mario Sunshine and reveal all the secret tricks, all the secret speedrun tricks I know? Or do I keep the speedrun tricks for myself and reveal them tomorrow in the epic showdown? Or I was like, I don't know, I could do like a chill chow stream. I could do, there's always something else to play or do. I've got like a million ideas of some like one-off things we can do, but I think I'm gonna save them for another weekend where I got a little less going on. I feel like this weekend is the Super Mario Sunshine Showdown weekend. Very exciting. It's gonna be super fun. So I'm just like, let me work on some project that I kind of put to the side a day or two ago. So this is where we're at. I did kind of a smear frame where Cat Girl is kind of like stepping magically, ethereally, daintily through negative space. This is a really scratchy, ugly frame here. We gotta somehow translate this into something that looks like real life. sort of. Let's grab the pink here, and we'll draw this kind of banana shape. Very true to life. The Animal Crossing hands. Yes. Also, let's make this transparent. It's gonna be, we don't need to look at it that closely. Okay. So she's kind of like ballerina-ing through life right now. She's kind of stepping through and then like rubber hose bending her bones to start changing direction. That's what I'm thinking for this one. I've been having so much fun with this. I feel like the animation is turning out really zippy, weighty. It's looking good. I'm proud of this one. I'm excited for this one to come out. I'm excited for this drawing to be done. That's like the story of my life, though. I'm like ready for everything to be done. I love when a project is finished and I can show it off. But I'm like, I just need to work on it a little bit more. But that's okay. Like I said, I've got like a lot of projects that are kind of coming down the pipeline right now. So I think it's okay to take a little bit longer. Take a little bit of a breather, work on things a little bit more, finish things, or bring things to like a level of completion that maybe they wouldn't have if I had like decided to rush it, you know? So I'm thinking things through a little bit more. Shout out to the artists that I'm one of those artists who sometimes I just want the project to be done. So sometimes I struggle with like letting a project simmer. I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more, I think. Especially, I mean, we're coming to like the middle of the year, you know? I'm gonna have to work on some more personal projects because I've got like I set like a bunch of personal goals at the beginning of the year, and I've hit some of them and some of them have been neglected. So I've got to like come back to my creative goals and see what we can accomplish with the rest of the year. It's almost June. It's almost the 6-month period for the year. It's crazy. Did I hear the amazing Digital Circus reference from an Oreo? Welcome. A delicious Oreo cookie in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to cookies and cream ice cream. Top tier flavor. Unarguable. Although, maybe I could argue. Anyone down for cookie dough ice cream? Cookie dough ice cream or Oreo's cookies and cream ice cream? Which one's better? I used to go crazy for that cookie dough ice cream. Bonus points if there's like little chunks of cookie, like sometimes it's just like kind of cookie dough flavored like vaguely, then that's not very good. That's not my favorite. I'm very glad to be shouted out. No problem. No problem. Happy to have you. Also, every time I see Oreo cookie in the chat, I'm always just like, you just make me so hungry. Hungry for desserts. Every time I say the word desserts, I think of that line from Lilo and Stitch. Where Lilo's like, desserts! We want desserts! Cookies and cream? Is that a question? Cookies and cream as in you've never heard of it? Everyone knows cookies and cream. Ice cream just makes me think about a trip to the beach. Man, it's the summer months are coming. I'm like so excited for the summer. The winter was so drizzly and dreary here. Had a couple snowstorms, but man, I love the springtime too. Like I'm so excited for spring. We have a bunch of flowers blooming right now. Flowers and beautiful sunshine. It's been great. I'm just like always in like a better mood. That's just like psychology though. There is so much to just like going outside and getting some sunshine, like literally like touching grass. Dude, there's something to that. Which is like one of the reasons I was like ruminating on this, or just like thinking about how in the darkest of winter, I was like, gotta play Super Mario Sunshine because it's just beach all the time. Every level is a beach level. I love it. Okay, we've got the headphones that are kind of... I kind of like this frame because it kind of implies that she's like kind of like looking upwards. That's kind of interesting. It's kind of getting lost though in the dress. Maybe we can adjust this a little bit. Maybe we can move the face. We can move the face and then therefore adjust the headphones. I don't think that's gonna work anymore. Let's move the earmuff. What about this back one? Okay, we lost it. What happened? Here we go. But yeah, now that it's spring, I'm still thinking about playing Super Mario Sunshine. I've been watching a ton of Super Mario Sunshine content in preparation for the speedrun race that I'm gonna be hosting tomorrow, which is gonna be a lot of fun. I saw that someone created a Super Mario Sunshine randomizer, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna be busy all summer. It's gonna be great. Hi, Alexa. Hello, hello. Hello, Mario Party Master. Speaking of Mario games, I was pretty good at Mario Party. Not to brag. Could I call myself the master? Maybe. Maybe if we're talking specifically about the one on the GameCube. Okay, we've got the headphones are kind of tilted upwards. Do the cat ears show on this frame? I think so. Let's try to see if we can do that. Kitty ear. Kitty ear. Okay, like this. Okay, and then we like super quickly like zip around. Like this is gonna be, no joke, really fast. So I wonder what we can get away with here. Can we get away with some more smear frames? What if we fill in this circle? Like, I'm not even gonna like do this thing where I usually do a bunch of layers. I'm just gonna fill in the circle. Whoops. Way too far forward. I accidentally jumped way far forward in the timeline. Okay, here we go. We're back in our current timeline. It broke through the dimension. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got. We did two frames. We kind of cleaned up this frame a little bit. We did one frame. Okay, not too much. We haven't gotten very far. Let's see what it looks like. Whoops, I just randomly dropped down a little circle. We're getting there. And then my lady just pops in at the end. Okay, we still got a lot of work to do, as you can see. Mario Party 4, 5, 6, or 7. My game was Mario Party 7. Let me double check. I'm like looking off to my game collection. Oh, I don't have it out. Do I have Mario Party 7 still? I think I like broke a controller playing that game. Button mashing, you know what I'm saying? Button mashing ruins controllers. It's terrible. Don't do it. Cookies and cream, fried rice, and dirt are my favorite foods. Dirt! One of these things is not like the other. Cookies and cream and fried rice are both solid options, though. I think you forgot pizza. I think you forgot popcorn. Dude, I'm just... Okay, we can't talk about food. We can't talk about food. I'm gonna get hungry. I'll end the stream right here. Spaghetti. Okay. No, we can't start talking about food. Oh, man. If possible, could add an Oreo in one of the animations. Only if I get to eat an Oreo, because I will get hungry. Oreo stream. Okay, this kind of looks like a fish. Maybe we can fix that. We need to... Okay, so she kind of zips around this tight corner. Hang on. Let's redraw this. I am not impressed with this frame. Let's just say that. let's clean this up like this. It's got a lot of motion to it, and that's okay. It just, you know, it looks messy because it's going to be really fast, really zippy. We'll get it together. It'll be okay. I always say this, I do not like drawing the in-between frames. I like drawing the perfectly, like, framed, easy to represent frames. The in-between frames are so difficult sometimes. Okay, there we go. We got the headphones. Let's put the cat ears on. Perfect, perfect. Perfectly executed. Can she pull it off? Yeah, I can. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, we actually get to draw a face on this frame. The face should be showing in this one. We haven't drawn a face in a while. Does that look like a cat paw? I, like, couldn't decide. I think so. This frame, you get a little cat paw flash. Flash the cat paw for one frame. Hang on, there's a little bit of some color peeking through. Okay, fixed. There we go. Okay, we grabbed the dark purple. We're gonna put it on this frame here. Also, I need to figure out what's even going on in this frame. I just drew a circle and I didn't really decide much else. Let me adjust the opacity a little bit. So she's kind of like dancing, stepping through, zips around the corner. I don't know what her like dress should be doing. I'll have to think about that. Let's add the face. One step at a time, one step at a time. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe her eyes are closed. That'll make it easier to draw. Easier to draw. There we go. Eyes closed, a little eyelash. Cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's not forget the freckles. This is another one of those in-between frames. Nobody is allowed to pause the animation and look at this frame. This frame is cute. This one gets a little squished. This one's fine. Let's watch it back again. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's all good. Okay, let's add the freckles. This is actually not too bad of a frame. I think it's pretty cute now that I look at it. Cute little freckles. Like the best idea I've like ever had. I love the freckles. That is so cute. They look like little stars. I really like the aesthetic. Lexa, what type of flower are you? I'm Alexa Daisy. Come on, you already knew the answer to that. I'm Alexa Daisy. Isn't it obvious? Cookies and cream flavored spaghetti or spaghetti flavored cookies and cream? These are the questions. Cookies and cream flavored spaghetti. It'd be like an Alfredo, like a white sauce pasta, but like sweet. I think you'd have to go with that one. I don't think a marinara like meat sauce flavored ice cream. That's a fantastic would you rather. Everyone add that one to your list. You gotta amp up the stakes though. You gotta say cookies and cream flavored spaghetti for the rest of your life, or spaghetti flavored cookies and cream for the rest of your life. You just can't have regular cookies and cream. You can't have regular spaghetti ever again. That's it. As the great Sonic once said, one! Amazing Snapcube reference. I'm upset that I butchered it, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That is my favorite Snapcube joke. I love that one. That's so funny. What game was that? That's... It's not Sonic 06. It's the other one, right? I get them confused. Oh no. Fake Sonic fan over here. What were they thinking with that game? What were they thinking? At least Eggman looked awesome though, right? This is not debatable. Okay. We got the dress. Wait. What does a dress do on a curve? Dresses are like billowy, so when you round a corner, they like take a second to like follow you, right? So it should be like billowy? Like billowy? This is actually something I struggle with. Clothing animation. Clothing and hair animations are really tough for me. I think yeah, like you round a corner, your dress would like billow out, and then especially as you're changing direction, because it would take a second to like catch up, right? Right? I think so. I'm gonna take this shape I just drew for the skirt part, and I'm gonna move it up just like a little bit. Move it up just like a little bit, and I'm gonna smooth out these scraggly bits here. I'm doing this kind of weird negative space to kind of separate the sleeve from the skirt. I haven't done that anywhere else, but maybe I'll have to do that again to kind of continue that trend. We'll have to add the arms. Can you see the arms in this frame though? Okay, let's add one arm. We can always take it away. Hello, welcome in. If I haven't said hello to you, hopefully I've said hello to everybody who's been jumping in. If I missed you, hello. By the way, I just saw MetaDAO Shadow X Metal Sonic earlier on Google. Not bad. A rare pair. I agree. I haven't seen that one very often either. Usually it's like a metal X Amy or something like that. Love it. Iconic. Poor Amy. Tragic. Dude, are y'all excited for Amy to show up in the new Sonic movie? What do you think she's gonna be like? I saw like a whole like Twitter argument about how they were gonna characterize Amy. I was so hyped for Shadow. I don't think that comes as a surprise, right? Everyone loves Shadow. I was crazy. I was one of the crazy Shadow girlies. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Sonic Adventure 2 happened. That's what happened. I both like love and hate the Sonic movies. How are people receiving them? I can't help but watch them. I have to watch them. I watch them and then I'm just like, man, I just want it to be a little bit cooler sometimes. I love Sonic so much. It's so hard. It's so hard to like, oh man. Mixed feelings, we'll say. I think this works. I think we can move on to the next one. Yes, she looks really nice. She did look good. She did look really cute. I love Amy. She's a little silly in some of the games. I saw they took her very seriously in the new one. But you know, like I grew up with like Sonic Heroes, and I loved playing as Amy. I like Amy's character design like a lot. I think she's really adorable. I've got a bunch of drawings in my sketchbook of Amy with her Pico hammer. I love it. I love that. I like the cute girl with the big smashy hammer, like a Tinkaton, like that sort of thing. I like that sort of thing. I like it. It's very fun. Have you seen that one video / post where it's like, no matter how they characterize Amy, it will cause Twitter discourse? Yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. Yes, it's exactly it. Y'all are on it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we gotta add the hair here. We'll add some okay, very oblong face we've got here. What do we do with it? What do we do with it? I'm asking. No, I got it. I can make the decisions. I can do it. The hair would trail behind, right? Like so. Okay. Let's draw the eyes. This is such... I don't know what's going on so far. I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Closed eyes. It's got a face. We'll add the headphones. This frame is nuts looking. Okay, we got the headphone on the other side. Headband. This kind of reminds me of Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. Wow, I can't believe it took me that long to think of it. Adventure Time is like my favorite thing like on earth, and I'm like, what's it called? As if I like haven't seen that show like 1,000 million times. It's probably just because I'm drawing with the color pink a lot. It happens. I feel like Amy would be a female Goku. I like that. I like that. Goku is already so Sonic-like. I've been watching Dragon Ball. I've been talking about this like a lot on stream. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z for the first time in my entire life, so I just finally am getting all the hype. There are some lines where Goku sounds exactly like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I like I do that meme where I'm like, huh, and I like point at the screen. I'm like, I swear to God, that was Sonic just now. To the point where I'm like, is it the same? It's not, right? They sound so close. And I mean, there's already like, I know there's like a ton of like Sonic like references in Dragon Ball. Or sorry, Sonic references Dragon Ball. That's what I meant to say. The other way around. And Vegeta is Shadow. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows it. But I like the idea of Amy being like a very, very cheery and powerful. She reminds me a lot of Sakura from Naruto in some ways. Or at least I could see like a Sakura kind of character direction that they could go for. I'm just like comparing all of like my favorite things. There's a lot to like kind of compare, you know? Do I know about the new Tomodachi? I always say Tomodachi Life. Yeah, I know that Tomodachi Life is coming for the Switch 2. I've definitely heard about it. I've never played it. I don't have a Switch 2, but I'm really starting to think I need one. There are a couple of games coming out for the Switch 2 that really, really make me want to finally cave in. Let's see, what do we do for this one? Also, I'm gonna scale this a little bit differently for a second. Let's distort it. We're getting there. She's looping around the corner. Her hair is like so liquidy, I feel like. I kind of love it a lot. I am the Eggman, dude. Is it a hot take? I love Eggman. I love when he used to be called Dr. Robotnik. That's a pretty cool name. And then he just like decides to embrace the name Eggman, and that's fine. Like I love that for him, but I think he's cool. I think his character design is good. There's like a couple of, what was it? I've been seeing like fan animations of like Eggman with aura. Dude, I get like so much Sonic stuff. That doesn't come as a surprise, right? Eggman's aura as he's like standing on top of his egg hawk or whatever. It just like really embraces the brand. You should play the demo of Tomodachi Life. I've definitely considered it. I remember everyone really liking the original. I've never played it, but yeah, I definitely have like a list of some Switch 2 games that I'm interested in checking out. Okay, what would the skirt do here? The skirt would smooth out, right? Because it took a frame to billow, and then you're kind of shooting forward, and I think it would, like, close up like this? This frame is so weird. No one's allowed to pause the animation. No one paused the animation on this frame either. Don't look at it. Don't look at this frame. She bounces forward. Right. We'll watch it all together in a second. I'm gonna adjust the length of the dress a little bit. Let's come back to this. When does Tomodachi Life release? I know it's soon. There's Pocopia, which looks like a lot of fun. I'm actually doing a fan animation of Pocopia as well. I started working on it yesterday. I did like the Ditto to Lapras transformation. I've just been doing a lot of like magical girl-esque transformations recently. I've been kind of obsessed. Just got anime on the brain or something. April 16th. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's soon. That is soon. I'll have to add it to my list. I've got a bunch of summer games planned. Summer games list. If I end up getting a Switch 2, I usually am like the last person to get a console because I always wait for it to go on sale. But things just like don't go on sale anymore. Sadly. I was like the last person to get a Switch. I got this Switch when everyone was already like moved on to the PlayStation 4 or whatever had come out at the time. I'm a, what's it called? There's the early adopters, right? The early adopters are the ones that get the tech really fast. I'm one of the slower ones. One of the slower technology adopters. I'm like, maybe it'll go on sale one day. This frame is so weird. Where should the hands be? Maybe behind the back? Like this? Let's see about it. Oh man. I'm a retired Eggman main myself. In Outcome Memories. What is that? I haven't heard about that. I was like, Eggman in Smash? Eggman in Smash Bros? Wait, why not? Hang on, why not? Hold up, stop everything. Why isn't Eggman in Smash? Did they have any, like, crazy releases in the latest Smash game? Is there a new Smash game coming out for the Switch 2? Dude, I used to be, like, obsessed with, like, Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. when I was in college. I never entered one because I was too nervous. But, I probably would have just, you know, dominated everything. I would have completely destroyed the show. Everyone would have been really impressed with my Ganondorf skills. Who's y'all's Smash main? Don't say Meta Knight. Wait, Meta Knight's from Brawl, right? Meta Knight was like banned from like the Brawl games. I haven't played in a while. I am not up to date on all the Smash characters. Consoles, what's that? I emulated all my games on my Android phone. Dude, I wish I was that good. Dude, I don't know how to emulate anything. I'm terrible at that. I wish I was good with computers. I had someone in my Discord who helped me out getting a modded fan game, Super Mario Sunshine Eclipse. That's on my list. That looks like a lot of fun. I've been trying to avoid spoilers. I got a couple of spoilers. At the same time, it just makes me excited. I've got a lot of fun things coming down the pipeline. Fun games to play. Eventually, I will figure out how to not download a virus when I want to mod something or when I want to emulate something. I'm terrible with that. I'm terrible with computers. Oops, hang on. I just need to clean up this little bit right here. And then we can move on to the next frame. I'm almost there. Meh. Okay, there we go. If you do the demo, can you do a stream about it? If I was to play Tamagotchi Live, I would absolutely stream it. That would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a fun, chill game, right? It's like... From my understanding, it's kind of like a chill Animal Crossing combined with, like, the Mii lobby from the Wii era, right? Right? How do you describe Tamagotchi Life? From what I've seen, it's pretty indescribable. It's got a certain vibe. Between Luigi and Peach. Dude, a Peach main? Dude, I heard that Peach has a move that, like, destroys. Isn't there, like, a pro... Isn't there a pro Smash player that plays Peach? I watched a video on this a long time ago. I remember it. It was like, this is the strongest move in Smash. And it was Peach's, like, kick or something. Like, this, like... specially timed kick. I can't remember. I have to like summon the memory. You gotta go? No problem. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope to catch you in the next one. Okay, let's let this play. Let's let this play for a second. Let's see. Wink. Oh yeah, we're getting there. That's looking slick. That's looking clean. She's beautiful. She's flying. This frame is killing me. Hey, any animators out there who are just like, oh man, I don't know how to get from point A to point B. It's okay to just have a couple frames like this, you know? It's fine. You'll sort it out. Okay, let's transition from this frame to this frame where we're gonna kind of start to settle into this pose. This will be good. This will be good. Also, this will be a frame we can actually repeat a couple of times, but I'm going to do something a little bit more intentional with it, where I'm going to have like the hair kind of like settle in. I think that would be a nice little detail. Just use Game Banana. Is that what it's called? That's what like an emulator is called? It's pretty good with Smash Bros mods. That's what's like so hard to understand. There's like mods for specific game. Like I once tried to run like a 3DS mod and it just didn't work. It like crashed my computer and I was just like, well, I give up. I don't know. I do have a stronger, faster, better computer now, so maybe like I can handle something crazy. But like, how do you not break your computer? $5 at Freddy's. I'd play that game. Like I've got a Dolphin. Dolphin was the emulator for GameCube games, right? I mean, my computer should be able to handle that, I think. I haven't fired it up yet. Okay, let's do the hair. Let's take a second. Let's take a second and think. Art streamer thinks live on stream. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Let's move the next one. Add this frame, move the face up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so the hair is going to kind of swish past and settle into the next frame, but we'll try to add a little bit of motion here. Like that. Okay, whoa. Jump scare. Okay, here we go. Fill in the shape. Hold. There we go. What is happening? What is happening? How did we lose a couple of frames here? Okay. I'm not sure if that's dramatic enough. I think it needs to like... We can keep this frame, but I'm gonna draw it again. Let's do it twice. Let's have the hair like really like fan out when it ends over here. I think that would be kind of pretty. Let's take one more shot at it. One more time. We can always delete it if it's like, if it's too much or if it slows down the animation just like a little too much. Just like really like fan it out. Like that one scene in... Dude, I'm like channeling something right now. Powerpuff Girls? Any Powerpuff Girls enjoyers out there? There's this scene where like Blossom just like swings her hair back and forth, and I don't know why, but it stuck with me, and it like fans out in this like way. That's like what I'm channeling right now. Okay, perfect. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so that might have been a little too much. Also, it's suddenly like way geometric. That's okay. That's okay. We'll live. We'll live. Let's round it out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit farther. A little bit farther. Perfect. It's like a big wad of bubblegum. How nice. Okay, so the hair sachets this way. I think. What happens with the rest of it, you ask? Okay, yeah, let's think this through. What about the dress? Let's add the face. Hang on. Forget about the dress. Okay, give me a second. Let's do the eyes. Let's get the expression right. I'm adjusting the size of the brush over here. Okay. That seems okay. That seems good. Super Luigi Galaxy. Dude. I didn't even know. I recently like learned you could unlock Luigi in Galaxy. I guess I'm just not that good at Galaxy. I do have the Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which has Galaxy for the Switch, which I am intrigued by because I don't have a Wii right now. I gotta collect it. I gotta go collect it. Someone else has been borrowing my Wii, but once I get it back, I will be unstoppable. I will play every GameCube game. I will play all the Zelda games that have been sitting on my shelf collecting dust. Original hardware. Actually, maybe not original hardware. I am not excited to... I've got a really old GameCube controller. I don't think it could handle it. but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh my, so cute. So cute. I love the freckles. Also, I'm looking back on these other frames and I realized I forgot to give her eyebrows. She's eyebrowless. That's okay. Done. Next frame. Her face is so oval shaped. That's okay. That's for the animation. It's okay. Good, good. And then for here, we'll bring the eyebrows a little bit closer to the eyes like this. Does that seem angry? Angry eyebrows. It's supposed to look more like pensive. Is that good? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. We can always adjust the eyebrows. Okay, next, the headphones. She's got on these chunky headphones like me. I love a good set of headphones. Shoot, what would happen to the headphone on the other ear where potentially the hair is like covering it up? Could do something like this. What does that look like? Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's add the cat ears. Very important. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger so that they're a little bit noticeable when she gets a little bit smaller when she's in this pose. A little bit farther away from the camera. It'll be okay. Let's add the pink. There we go. Perfect. Classic. Never been seen before, never been done before. Impeccable. Amazing. She pulled it off. Cat ears. Aaron Ryan from Wii Punch-Out. There's a Wii version of Punch-Out? That's amazing. I've never played Punch-Out. The only Punch-Out I've played is from Deltarune. Deltarune Chapter 2. That's the only Punch-Out I've played. But I know about it. I've seen it. I feel like I've got like a good general sense of like video games that are a part of like video game history. That's one of them. That's one of them. Everyone knows about Punch-Out, right? I guess I don't know about the Wii version. Fake gamer. Okay, let's put the dress. Okay. So the dress has the same problem as the hair. I think it would billow out. I believe. We'll do the dress, the sleeves. Very angel-like. Hang on, tapers down and then billows off to the left like that. How's that? It's like a fish. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. Let's make it a little bit more dramatic. Good. Let's see what it looks like. Let's play it back. Let's play it back. That's like my favorite part of this, is just playing it back. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my gosh. This is coming together so wonderfully. I'm so excited. Then we get to add sparkles. We get to add sparkles and twinkly lights and everything else. It's like my favorite part. It's my favorite thing in the world. Okay. Let's get through it. Let's get through just the regular old stuff. Actually, let's do like the arms kind of maybe fling out to the side or maybe kind of like drag behind for like a frame or two. And then they'll snap towards the heart, I think. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's put neck. Okay, the neck needs to be behind the dress. Hang on, hang on. Take a step back. Shoulder, sort of. There we go. How about that? Let's have the hands kind of float away like this. Sometimes, again, shout out to the artists out there. Sometimes keeping it simple, it works. I like to tell people I went to school for fine art and I draw hands like this. I can draw hands. Don't make me prove it. I can draw hands. What's this original animation about? Well, I'm glad you asked. We've got our cute little magical girl, kitty girl here. This is a little project I've been working on for a little bit now. I hope to have it completed here pretty soon. But the idea is that we're gonna go do kind of like a opposite magical girl transformation, where at the end she turns into a regular lady. There she is. So kind of a reverse magical girl transformation, and I have some plans for kind of like a really short little narrative for it. So yeah, be on the lookout. We're currently working on all of these individual magical girl kind of floaty around, you know, Sailor Moon style. It's gonna be great. We Punch Out is the best Punch-Out game. The boxers actually speak their own languages. Oh, wow. Didn't they do like a graphical update too? Maybe I have heard of it. Did the Game Grumps play it? Wait a minute. I'm summoning a memory. I can't remember. I don't know if that was the original or the new one. Listen, I've seen a lot of Game Grumps. Okay, there we go. We got the arms out. I think that works. Keeping it simple. There we go. Hands out to the side. What will the legs be doing? Kind of floating. We'll do some floating legs. Man, this like original sketch that we started with, I think we've managed to improve on the sketch. How about that? There's the original sketch. Pretty good. We're going places. Dan did the NES and the Wii Punch Out. Oh, so both. I must have seen this then. I must have. That is where the approximate knowledge of Punch Out comes from for me. Okay, we need the legs. Hang on, hang on. I accidentally started a new layer group. Okay, clean that up. There we go. Okay, now the legs. The legs are floating off to the, like, okay, so she's stepping from this frame to this frame. She's kind of like halting. Does she like throw her leg out to stop herself or something? Let me think. Let me think. Maybe we start kind of, this is very dance-like, kind of like striking a pose and then settling into like a cross-legged angelic pose. I think that works. I think it's great. Hello, Daisy Nation. Yes, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Some of you, it might be Sunday. Someone said it was Sunday for them. Happy Sunday if it's Sunday for you. For me, my Sunday will be a Super Mario Sunshine Showdown. So we're taking it easy today. You know, tomorrow we're hardcore gaming. You know, sometimes you just want to take it slow. It's the calm before the storm, I should say. It's gonna be so much fun. This is great. This is great. So she rounds the corner and she goes, bam. Strike a pose. The group is ruining it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and then the hair will like kind of swish back the other way, I think. Right? If we duplicate this and we remove the hair and some of the other wow. A little bit messy on the shapes are a little scribbly. That's okay. I'm gonna remove this here. We'll actually have the head and the face kind of settle in on this frame. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna straighten the face out just like a little bit. We'll round the face out a little bit as well. Should her face like come up, or maybe the hair comes up, the bangs and the face come up just like a little bit? I want to maybe turn the head just like a little bit. Let's see about that. Let's see what that looks like. Turning? What is happening? Why are we... There's something floating out in the other space that's confusing the way that the artboard wants to grab this. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Fixed, and then let's fix the neck. It's a little bit crooked. Distort. Perfect. There we go. Hell yeah, Sunday here. Happy Sunday to you. The big sunshine face-off. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it too. It's gonna be really fun. Yep, I've got a lot of the logistics smoothed out. Did a little bit of prep work for it today. Did a little bit of practicing. I'm gonna bring the heat. I hope to see you guys there. The Sunshine Battle is the first thing I put notifications on for. Nice. Nice. I love to hear it. I'll be looking for you. Y'all better root for me. Root for your favorite Super Mario Sunshine player. That's me. The greatest Super Mario Sunshine player you've ever seen. Don't look at my other videos. Don't look at my other live streams where I might prove the opposite. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say. Trust me. I'm quite good. I've smoothed out all the kinks. I've got it down. I'm a well-oiled Super Mario Sunshine machine. Okay, there we go. Let's get the dress. The dress will kind of like settle inwards towards itself. And then what about the rest? Okay, so it's very flouncy. It comes in, it swooshes, and then it settles, right? How does it settle? Like this? Let's see, it tapers in towards the waist, it flies out a little bit, and then it kind of does this sort of thing. I might have to come back to the dress and think about it a little bit more. I need to like look up one of those tutorials. Okay, all the artists out there, don't be afraid to look up a tutorial. Watch as the streamer looks up a tutorial on how fabric moves through space live. Now I'll wing it. I'll wing it for now, but I'll come back to it. I think this makes sense, and then it will like kind of flutter down on the next frame. I'll change it. I'll change it if it starts to look crazy. The hands should start to come inwards though, which we can do. I'm going to do this really simply with just like a quick smear frame. I'm just going to kind of have like floating hands. Let's see, where should we put them? Above the dress? Like this? No arms. No arms. I'm just going to do like a swish for the arms. like this. Like so. I do love a good smear frame. Smear frames solve all my animation problems. Okay, and then the legs, kind of the same thing. I'm gonna actually do kind of a smear technique for them as well. Let's do like, they start outwards, and then I'm just gonna kind of have them blend together and then meet in the middle. And I'm just gonna draw like a cone. We'll see how that looks. This is one of those crazy frames I'm always talking about. It'll make sense, probably. Maybe it will. Let's have the hair kind of swish back the other way. I think that's how hair works. Whoa, not like that. Not like that. Whoa. Not like that either. Let's throw this behind the head. There we go. We've lost the neck. This is a circus. There we go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I'm actually gonna have this frame hold for one more second. I'm gonna have the hair swish a little bit farther. I believe this is called overshoot in animation, so we just go a little bit past where we're going to end up. So we swish, hold for 2. Maybe the arms go out just like a little bit farther than they settled on the first frame. Just a little bit farther. Same for the other arm. Here we go. Let me know if anyone needs help changing your little avatar in the chat. I can give you a little tutorial if you need. It's the avatar options just popped up in the chat. I'll go ahead and pin that for anyone else who wants to take a look at it. You type in the command !avatars with an S on the end, and then you hit the space button, and then you type in your option, whatever avatar you want to do. Make sure it's formatted the right way, otherwise it might get a little bit stuck, but I don't see the majestic cursed daisy walking around the field. It's not done yet. But I am very excited to hear people are looking forward to the custom avatars. Coming soon, coming soon. We've got to wrap up our Chow era first. Once the Chow era is over and we get our Chaos Chow unmodded, we will introduce some custom animations or custom avatars in the chat, which is so fun. I love having cute little avatars in the chat. Well, we'll have more like customization options too. I'm planning on doing like cute little accessories and like hats and be able to change the colors. Okay, so she's flying in. We've got a really awkward cone-shaped transition frame here, but don't worry. Don't worry, we'll come back to center here. Wait, why is it shifting over? That's weird. I'm gonna delete this frame. I don't think we need it. Okay. Well, for some reason we like zip over this way. Let's see what it looks like. Well, just that like little subtle little overshoot I added. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's so fast. 230 plus layers. You're the first person to point out the numbers. We just don't talk about the number of layers. I need them, okay? My brain just like can't do it. I have this like paralyzing fear of taking or like needing to like go back to an original drawing, like take a step back. So I'm constantly like copying and pasting and duplicating 300. Oh yeah. Yup. That's just how we do things here. It's crazy. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the show. It's crazy. I'm adjusting the opacity just a little bit. Okay, let's come back here. Let's add the kind of like hands to heart pose before the transition happens. So she flies over here. Then we kind of have an awkward transition frame, and for some reason we shift off to the right, but that's okay. I'll reline it up. Of course, I'm the first one to talk about it. I'm an animator too. 300 plus layers. I despise running out of layers. I am constantly hitting the max capacity of the layers. It is crazy. It's a nightmare. It gets crazy. I definitely recognize that Procreate is not like the best animation software out there. I definitely know that. It's just what I'm comfortable like drawing in. It's got the tools I need to do some simple things. I've just been learning in it. Sometimes I use Dreams. Also, the hair length has changed significantly since we started. But yeah, I'm like terrified of like committing to a flat layer, you know what I mean? Whoa. What is happening? There is something like, I think this frame here is weird. I've decided. When I get a wedding cake and you do the layers, oh yeah, we're gonna need way more than 300 though. Each a different flavor. This frame is weird. This smear is too whimsical. Something about it. We'll have to sort it out. We'll have to come back to that one. Let's get somewhere first. Let's try to round this out. I don't want to get distracted. I have such a loosey-goosey process. We just go through, we draw it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we take one step forward, one step back. I'd consider myself sort of a beginner animator, at least in 2D. I'm familiar with a couple other like professional programs that I use for like my professional work, but with 2D stuff, I really just started. I really just kind of started developing this art style of mine, trying out 2D animation. It's mostly just been for fun. Just for fun, just kind of experimenting. I've been having a good time with it. Okay. Maybe she can kind of like look up on this frame. It's driving me crazy that this isn't lined up. I'm gonna move it. Okay. Okay, we somehow went from like bangs covering the face. The shape of the hair went from this shape to all of a sudden this shape. Whoops. Oh man. We've done it again. We're flip-flopping. I love your style. Thank you. That is so nice. That is so nice. It caught my eye in shorts, and it's how I found your channel and streams. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm happy to... I really like hearing how people have found my streams. Also, that just means so much to me. I really appreciate you saying so. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. I hear I hear artists talk about like, you know, what it took to like find their art style, especially because I've mentioned it already, but I went to school for art, not for animation. I should clarify. I don't have professional training in that, but I did go to art school, and I can tell you the art I did in college is nothing like the art I'm doing now. I don't know if anyone else has been on like a similar art journey, but like I used to have like very I used to really draw like realistically. I used to go just a lot of like serious subject matter and things like that. And then, I don't know, I just broke free and I started drawing Animal Crossing hands, and I started drawing with like the craziest colors like digitally, because I used to be like a really like pencil to paper kind of artist. I like never had drawn digitally before like in my life. And then I just discovered the like world of digital color. And I started drawing in this like cartoonish way based off of like some of my favorite cartoons, like Bee and Puppy Cat and Adventure Time. And I was always just like so impressed with how such a simple art style can like really just kind of like carry a story through. Like it doesn't have to be like the most realistic, you know, lifelike characters to have like a really like hard-hitting story, or like to just kind of carry your imagination away. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I just kind of decided to just draw what I wanted to draw, whatever made me happy, you know. And sometimes I break those rules I learned in art school, so I like to share that too. Same, but those layers, it jump scared my phone RAM. It can't handle 20 plus layers. I'm worried that I will break my iPad. I am drawing on my iPad. Sometimes I worry that I'm pushing it a little hard. Pushing it a little bit hard sometimes. Sometimes I do crash the program because, like I said, probably not built for this. That's okay. We run on sheer willpower here. Stay strong, iPad. We gotta render this out. This cat girl drawing is very important to me. Let's add the cat ears here. These are like droopy cat ears. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Wait. What if the ears change from like one pose to the next? Like she's like it's alive. I'm breaking the rules right now. Let's do it. Also, the headband is becoming like way thicker. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy town. One thing I heard, okay, you drew something, now I want to see you make art. You're saying like someone draws something maybe silly and then they have like other pieces where they're like trying to really impress or really try to showcase all their knowledge. If I was to like compare the work I do now with my college pieces, it would be night and day. It would be so jarring, I think. You scroll far enough back on my Instagram page, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. Every once in a while, like, some of the little, like, glimmers of this style comes out, but I was mostly doing, like, watercolor paintings with really, like, thick line art. That was the other thing. I just like abandoned line art one day. I think it came from the jump from realism to impressionism and surrealism. That is a real, like, story. Like, there's so much to that. The jump from realism to impressionism is one of my, like, favorite. The impressionism era was so inspiring to me. As an art student, I'm like, I could, like, go on and on about these, like, periods of, like, artistic shifts. The impressionism era came about in response to the camera, where people were like, well, we don't need artists to paint portraits anymore because we could just take a photo. And then, you know, all the impressionists were like, well, that's not what art is about. And they just started, you know, creating these beautiful pieces about, like, movement and light. I love the impressionism era. Wonderful. It's wonderful. I could go on. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You've caught me, you caught me, going on about art. Impressionism and surrealism. When photos were widely available, they changed it up. Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of a similar thing, like I was saying, where I'm like, I felt like there was a need in order for, like, my art to be good, for it to be, like, photorealistic, which is kind of like the same kind of journey that these artists were on, where they were like, okay, I have to be like a photorealistic artist. I have to be like the most perfect oil painter and capture everything exactly how it is. And then they just decided to change the game. Like, maybe that's not the reason that we make art, or, you know, I've talked about this before. There's a lot of reasons to make art. For some people, it's like the act of making art, and for some people, it's like the end product of making art, where they like to look at a finished piece. And for some people, it's more like the process of making the art that is in itself the artistic act. Hopefully I'm being as eloquent as I sound in my head. I like both. I really like art that has, like, an interesting story to, like, how it was made, and I can also feel very inspired by a piece that's finished, and maybe I don't exactly know, like, the medium that was used or whatever it is. There's a lot to it. Art is such an interesting conversation. You can't get me started on it. I've taken an art philosophy class. I'll get philosophical, downright. Okay, we've got our... Things are changing so much from frame to frame. I like this, though. She kind of, like, lifts her head up. And yes, the hairline changes. Yes, work in progress stuff is my favorite part of art. I tell my animator friends to send me all the bits leading up to a finished project. That is wonderful. That's wonderful. That sounds like you've got a really great friend group. I love, like, the idea of, like, an art forum, like, inspiring others and, like, motivating others, saying, like, oh, I'm working on this. What are you working on? That's wonderful. We've been kind of, creating something similar here too. Like, the more art streams we do, and we talk about, like, I talk about what I'm working on, and then I have some artists saying, like, oh, I'm working on something, or I have some artists who come in and say, like, I've never animated before, but I want to, like, what do you recommend to start with? You know, all these things. It's wonderful. I love building an art community like that. I do my best to offer advice. Like I said, I didn't go to school in animation. My advice for most people would just be to just, like, try it out, see if you like it. There's free tools out there. Drawing is so soothing to me. I like drawing. It makes me feel calm and peaceful. Yes, I agree with you. It's that thing I said where it goes back to like there's so many reasons to make art, and you know, I agree with you. I have some drawings that I would never ever let anyone see the light of day because maybe I don't like them, but it was a very like soothing process to make it. Very cathartic. That's like one of my favorite words. Art can be very cathartic. Art can be expressive. You know, you can keep art to yourself or you could show it off. There's so many things. So many things about it. I've got some secret sketchbooks. I really enjoy like a good scribble page, you know, when I'm really stressed out. I've got like a scribble notebook. Would I say that the scribble art is especially nice to look at? No. But it was just the art of making and scribbling and, you know, just being expressive in a visual way. I totally get it. Okay, the cone. This cone frame. How did you get here, Socrates? Why is Socrates here? Me? Oh, I'm noticing, is someone in the chat trying to change their avatar? I can help you out. Here's an example. I'm going to type in the command avatars, and there's some options that are pinned to the top of the chat, or maybe the bottom of the chat. I'm going to change my avatar from a hero chow to Tails. Tails, chow. So if you format it sort of like that, that should work. And it's like a coding language, so it's like, you gotta be pretty precise with it, but anyone who wants to change their little chow avatar, that's how you do it. There you go. Now I'm a Tails. And if maybe it's a little bit tricky sometimes, so you can do other commands too. This is my favorite one. Dance. You can also, let's see. I'll do one more. A crowd pleaser. Sit. Yeah, it's like scribbling your anger away. Yeah, I really like to get like a big, like chunky marker, like a big highlighter or something. And there's like an art to it too. Like it's not completely like dysfunctional, right? Like you could try different ways of like mark making is what we used to call it in college, where you just take like a bunch of different sized pencils or markers or like ballpoint pens, and you just make like a bunch of different types of marks on the page, and you just like fill up a page. That can be really soothing. I had someone come in the stream the other day who was kind of lamenting like, oh, I don't feel very creative, or like I don't know how to be creative, and I was kind of describing other ways of being creative. I don't know, do y'all remember back in the day, like bullet journaling was very popular? Like you go on Pinterest and you see a bunch of like bullet journaling. That kind of goes back to that mark making thing where like, it doesn't have to be like the most designerly artistic thing in the world, but if you're ever feeling just like stressed, like just get a couple of pencils and just fill up a page. That can be soothing. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I'm always saying there are so many ways to be creative. It doesn't have to be like purely visual art. It doesn't have to be even with like a pen and paper. Like I used to just like cut out pages of like magazines. Collaging is creative. There's so many ways. Dude, this cat girl, she strikes this pose and she goes straight into this pose. Wonderful. I love it. I just subscribed. I love this. That makes me so happy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Define animation. I can. Animation comes from the word animate, which is like an archaic word for taking something that's dead and bringing it to life. And I love that. I love that description because I feel so strongly about that. The first time I animated a character like this and it winked at me, for example, like happening right here, I was like, oh my god, she's alive. You're taking your dead drawing and breathing life into it, and it's moving around and jumping around on the page. I say the page, this is a screen. But it's bringing something to life. How's that? How'd I do, Socrates? Socrates is here. I didn't know you meant literally. I'm scrolling up. If layers is your power, what are you without it? Is this what you do? You just show up. You show up to streams and you ask philosophical questions. That's amazing. My hat's off to you, Socrates. One of the greats. Ladies and gentlemen, Socrates. The Socrates? Where's, I can't think of any other philosophers. Kierkegaard? That's a different kind of philosopher. I love this pose so much. We forgot her hands, though. She doesn't have any hands. Wonderful. Mr. Snail is here. We got Mr. Snail and we got Socrates. Battle of the minds. Go. Foxy's gotta go to bed. Catch y'all at the Sunshine Showdown. Thanks so much for hanging out. Socrates, stop haunting artists. I've seen you like dozens of live streams. Oh man, that is so funny. That is just like really put a smile on my face. Okay, hands out, ballet-like. Wait, no. It's supposed to be hands to heart. Wait. How do we round out this animation? Let me watch it play a couple times. It gets so messy at the end. It gets so messy at the end. It's okay. We'll clean it up. We'll clean it up. I can't handle that it just, like, snaps to the right all of a sudden. It looks crazy. Also, do we still have the sketch? Yeah, we do have the sketch. Let's turn off the sketch. Delete, delete. We're getting close to 400 layers. Give it up for layer 400. Will she hit it? Probably. That is so funny. I'm more of a Diogenes man myself. Oh man. I wish I was a cool guy and I took some cool philosophy classes. I only know about art philosophy. Okay, I kind of love... Okay, I was gonna do hands to heart pose, but I'm looking at this right here. I kind of like this a lot. This pose is so cute. We could just hold on this pose for a second and then move to hands to heart. Pose. I freaking love it. The crossed legs hopefully are reading. Delete this. Delete this frame. We don't need this frame. Okay, I'm just gonna grab these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're scooting it over. We're scooting it over. Okay, line up. It's just like so off-centered now. The whole like animation is a little bit lopsided. That's okay though, we'll figure it out. It starts off-centered and then it somehow like starts to slowly edge towards the left side of the frame. Let's see, we could fix that by maybe either scaling it down. This frame gets like way too close to the edge of the border here. We can loop around. She strikes the pose, settles into this kind of ballet-like pose. Freaking love it. Next, she can hold this pose for a second. She can also snap into this pose. Let's grab the hands. Lift up just like a touch. Just a little bit. There we go. Does that mean the legs should also bounce just like a tiny, tiny little bit? Just a little bit. We'll see how it looks. What would the dress do? Don't ask me. Who am I? The artist drawing the picture? I don't know. There we go. That's a little bit noticeable. Maybe we'll get away with it. Lazy Daisy draws live on stream. All right, let's see what that does. I love the... Whoa. That was way too fast. This is way too fast. I could slow it down just to look at it. I like that this girl just like pops up. She's like a librarian. Isn't she cute? This is Catgirl's secret identity. Okay, I love it. Okay, I love it. Okay, and then from here, wait, what if the wings like fly out from here? We could change things. We could change things. No one said you can't. 1, 2, 3. Let's remove all these frames. I don't think we need them anymore. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Whoa. Hang on. Let's crop it. There we go. Good, good. We're getting pretty close here. Let's take this frame. We're holding for 7 frames. I'm going to duplicate it. Hold. And then maybe we do one more. How do we get from here to here? How do we get to the angel wing chrysalis? I'm gonna do a quick sketch. Let's do a quick sketch. We start here. Maybe we okay, this is not the color to be drawing in. Let's draw in pink. Maybe we kind of crouch a little bit, hands to heart, elbows out. The dress, I don't know what the dress does, don't ask me. And then maybe the legs curl up, the wings come out. We're changing some things. I gotta think. I gotta like fire up my brain. It's been a little dusty up there. What is this? Delete this frame. Delete all these frames. This is how we end up with 400 layers, by the way. This is how it's happening. Whoa. Whoa. It happens so fast. What if we... Okay, we unfold the wings from here in a kind of dramatic fashion. The wings fly out, fold up, and then unfold again. Maybe we do need one of those frames I drew. Like this one. Okay, I'll grab this one out. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Y'all don't even know. As someone I said who's not a professional and is just kind of learning along as I go, I was so nervous to do animation streams. I was like, wait, I think you have to know things to do that. What if the angel wings like expand, but there's like maybe like a glowy figure in the center and you don't really see who it is, and then out pops out this chick. Can I do like the glowy soft brush for this? Whoa, okay, that was way crazy. Like this. And then we do like a couple of eases on this. Let's take the uniform. She kind of pops in. We'll have it scale a little bit bigger. Like so, like so. We could ever like do like a Looney Tunes blink. Shoot, it's off-centered. I need the opacity. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That's way off-centered. Okay, let's grab it. The artboard. I need to like completely recrop it. Yeah. Yeah, we still got some work to do here. I like that she pops into existence though. That's pretty good. It's kind of almost like anticlimactic, which I think is kind of what I'm going for. If you missed the premise, we're kind of doing like a reverse magical girl transformation where you start out magical and then you become like an average lady. The librarian. I guess you could call it like a D-transformation, but I'm going for something a little bit different in the little narrative I'm crafting. We'll see about it. We'll see about it. Anyways, I think I've got to think through this a little bit farther. We've gotten somewhere. I think we've gotten to a pretty good stopping point. I will be finishing this up. I will be finishing this up. I've been working on this for about, let's see, about a week now. I've got some other animations I've been working on too. So I'll kind of be jumping back and forth between this project, other fan animation projects. I've got other original ideas that are kind of been bouncing around in my brain. Just anytime I've got some work to do, I like to fire up the streams, hang out, chat, kind of walk through the problem solving that we've got to do. So if you like this sort of thing, be sure to check out my other streams. Like, comment, subscribe. I do art and animation streams every day during the week. I usually do bonus streams on the weekend where it can kind of be a wild card variety stream sort of style. I'll be doing a Super Mario Sunshine Showdown tomorrow. We're going to be playing Super Mario Sunshine. I'm going to be doing a speed run race. It's going to be super fun. But anyways, we're always having a good time over here. So this is what my local librarian is doing when I forget to return my book. Yeah, you're lucky this is a D-transformation because we know librarians mean business. So if they had like some kind of psychic, godly power, I'm pretty sure they would just hunt you down. Anyways, thanks so much. Thanks so much. I had a good time hanging out, chatting. I hope you have a good day or morning or night wherever you are. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one.